Thank you.
Hi, Gregor. Sal Amit here. Congratulations on the win, obviously. Was it done in rather more ragged fashion than you would have liked?
Yeah, probably right, but that seems to be the case a lot when we come over to Italy. We got a bonus point win against a tough opposition who played well, so we'll be delighted with that. We start off the tournament with a win and maximum points, but yeah, there was obviously some areas to improve.
Defensively, obviously, I mean, that's kind of been the bedrock of your recent success. I don't know, was the closeness of the game today a reminder, if it was required, that complacency can't be allowed to slip in? Was that a factor, do you think?
No, there was no complacency. I think we just couldn't get any momentum into our game in that first half, largely due to the way Italy were playing. I thought they were excellent, but probably a lot had to do with the penalty count that went against us. So that gave Italy field position and opportunities to go at us. I think defence looked comfortable most of the game. We did slip off a tackle that led to one of their tries, but we will always have areas to improve. But it was great to see the improvement in the second half. I think there was a period of 37 minutes when we didn't concede a penalty, which is a big change around from the first half.
Okay, Felicity.
Hi. 5 wins in a row. Was that momentum and winning habit key in the second half there?
Yeah, I'm sure the belief helped. I think the togetherness of the team, the determination to win, the up and really intensity around the breakdown, because we were slow to a couple of breakdowns in the first half that cost us penalties. That was much better in the second half. More ambition in our game too. We've got our back three onto ball much more in the second half. And also the bench, I thought they had a very good impact.
And Duhan Van der Mer won man of the match. Just how quickly has he adapted to Test rugby?
He's doing okay. He's played 3 games, so two starts and one off the bench, and he's been excellent in training. He works really hard, very competitive, and looks to be getting on ball at Test level and defending well. There's more to come from him, like the rest of the team, but that was pleasing to see him perform as well today.
Okay, Sky.
Gregor, 5 wins in a row now. How excited are you by what you're building here with Scotland at the moment?
Yeah, look, you've got a situation where as a coach you're delighted as a team have found a way to win, but there's a lot to improve. So that's probably the perfect scenario that next week we know there's a lot of things we can do better, and we'll have to do better to take on France. But it is a great feeling when you get a win playing for your country.
And what do you think's been key to this winning run? What's changed since, back last winter?
Oh, a number of things. Our players are competing really hard for positions in training. They're lifting the quality of our sessions. I think they're putting really good effort into games, especially around our defence. And if we're tough to beat, that means we're in games much more. And with some of the individual strengths we have, we know we've got players that can score tries and do really well in attack. So it's just getting that balance, and today's another learning for us on how we can do that better.
Okay, and finally for immediate use, Mark Gleeson from Reuters.
What about me? Why not get one?
Oh, sorry, Andy.
You go ahead before me, Andy.
Thanks. Hi, Gregor. Duncan took a dullion in the build-up to Italy's try, but it produced a couple of really brave passes in the build-up to the Zander score. How did you rate his performance?
Yeah, I thought he played really well. I think it was hard for the halfbacks in the first half that we couldn't get that momentum that was being stopped really through penalties and a couple of mistakes around the breakdown. So to see him keep at the attack, defend really well. Almost get a reward of a try through the pass from Sam, but kick really well too and kick his goals. That was great. If the team wins, and often the halfbacks have played a big part of that, and Duncan played well today.
And Jamie and Rory, how are their injury situations?
Well, Jamie got a head knock in a tackle, so he failed his HIA, so he'll be on the return to play protocols, just like Fraser Brown was from his training the other day. So we'll wait and see if he's symptom-free over the next 2 or 3 days to see if he's available for France. Rory, we're going to have to see how he is when we get back home. He just got his ankle trapped in a scrum. The pitch was cutting up quite badly, and I think he just got it caught in a divot as the scrum twisted. So it's an ankle injury, obviously serious enough to take him off the field, which usually means it's going to be more than just a couple of days.
Okay, we'll move on to the 10 p.m. embargo now. We'll start with Steve Scott.
Sorry, can I get that Reuters question in quickly, if you don't mind? Just wanted to ask about the impact of France not playing. What do you think what impact is that going to have on you next week in terms of your planning?
Well, there's a big impact in that they've changed the squad totally. So they'd announced the squad to come to Scotland, which was 30 new players. But with the game being called off, it's back to the squad that would have played against Fiji, who are full of confidence, who played really, really well throughout the Six Nations, and also the friendly match against Wales. So we know we're playing one of the best teams in the world right now, probably the form team in the world. And we'll have to up our game to get a win against them.
Nothing further, Mark? Okay, we can move on to